Hello and welcome guys to Reception. In this video we are going to discuss the semester system syllabus for the ICSE Class 10 History and Civics 2022 boards. Along with that, we will also discuss how you can prepare for the first semester examination and what type of MCQ questions can be asked in the first semester. So make sure that you watch this video till the end, and if you like it, do hit the thumbs up button, share this video with your friends and subscribe to our channel Eduception. Also hit the bell icon to get notified of all our videos. Without further ado, let's begin with the semester system syllabus. First, we are going to discuss the syllabus of semester 1. Guys, the semester 1 examination will be held in the month of November 2021 and it will be a MCQ type exam. The mode of examination will be online examination. Let's discuss the syllabus now. First, civics. From civics, you have only the first chapter, that is only one chapter, which is the Union Parliament, which is also called the Union Legislature. Moving on to history. From history, the first chapter is the First War of Independence. The second chapter is factors leading to the growth of nationalism and foundation of the Indian National Congress. The third chapter is objective and methods of struggle of the early nationalists. The fourth chapter is second phase of the Indian national movement, which is also called rise of assertive nationalism in some books. The next fifth chapter is Muslim League. The sixth chapter is national movement during the First World War. The seventh chapter is national movement 1919 to 1934, which is also called Mahatma Gandhi and the national movement in some other books. The eighth chapter, the Cripps Mission and the Quit India movement. The ninth chapter, Subhash Chandra Bose, Forward Bloc and the Indian National Army. And the last and the final chapter, the 10th chapter, Independence and the Partition of India. So guys, this is the syllabus for the first semester. Now let me tell you over here that we have already covered the reduced syllabus for ICSE 2022 History and Civics. Make sure you check that video out. I'll link that video in the description box below and your top right corner. Follow that video. In that video we have mentioned the topics that have been removed from the syllabus and the topics that you don't have to study. Now we will move on to the syllabus of second semester. Moving on to the syllabus of semester 2 examination. Guys, the second semester examination will be held in the months of March and April 2022. The exam will be a normal exam and the mode of examination can either be offline or online depending on the pandemic situation of the country during the months of March and April 2022. Let's discuss the syllabus now. From civics, the first chapter in your syllabus is the President and the Vice President. The second chapter is the Prime Minister, the Union Cabinet and Council of Ministers. The third chapter is the Supreme Court. The fourth chapter is the High Courts and the fifth chapter is the Subordinate Courts. Moving on to history. Guys, in history, you have all the chapters from contemporary world in the syllabus of semester 2 examination. What are those chapters? First, the First World War. The second chapter, rise of dictatorships. The third chapter, the Second World War. The fourth chapter, United Nations Organization. The fifth chapter, major agencies of the United Nations. And the sixth and final chapter, the non-aligned movement, which is also called NAM. So guys, this is the syllabus for the semester 2 examination. Now we will move on to a few tips using which you can prepare for the first semester examination that will be held during the month of November. Moving on to a few tips that you can use for the preparation of the first semester examination. First of all, let me tell you guys, as the first semester examination will be a MCQ type examination, questions from even the minutest details can be asked. So it's very important that you go through all the chapters properly and remember all the details. Say for examples, if you had to answer a big question, you might miss a few points that won't affect the whole answer. But if you miss a few points for MCQ type examination, then you won't be able to answer questions. Now let's move on to the points that I have mentioned on the board. First, thorough reading and writing. With history and civics, thorough reading is very important. Along with that, writing all the important topics is also very important. So go through all the chapters that are present in the syllabus properly and write all the important topics of those chapters. That way those topics will enter your mind and will never leave you. Next point, key topics. Remembering all the key topics is very important. Let me give you a few examples. Founders. Say for example, who founded the Indian National Congress or who founded the Khilafat movement. Next, newspapers. Say for example, which of the following was a newspaper published by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Next point, books. Say for example, name one book which was written by Dadabhai Naoroji. Next, eligibility. Guys, in civics you have only one chapter for the first semester, which is the Union Parliament. So knowing all the eligibility criteria in that chapter is very important. Then I have written incidents. Incidents, for example, the Dandi March, Chauri Chaura incident, Simon Go Back. Those incidents are very important. And a few other key topics also. You have to remember all of these properly. Next, dates. Now, this is very important for the MCQ type examination. You can simply be asked dates. Say for example, in which year was the Muslim League formed? Or in which year was the Indian National Congress formed? Or in which year the Dandi March took place? So it's very important that you remember all the dates in your syllabus properly, because I am sure that MCQ questions from dates will definitely be asked. The next point, solve at least the last 10 years board questions. Well, this is also very important. For all the chapters that are present in the syllabus of semester 1, try to go through at least the last 10 years board question answers of those chapters. That will help you understand what type of questions can be asked and all the important key topics also. Next, pictures. Now guys, if you see the past question papers of history and civics, you will find that one picture question is definitely asked. So it might be the case for MCQs also, a picture can be given and you can be asked to identify the personality. So when you study the chapters, go through all the pictures properly. Next, individuals. Now you have many individuals in your syllabus: Mahatma Gandhi, Dadabhai Naoroji, Lal Bal Pal, Subhash Chandra Bose, etc. You have to go through all the individuals properly and learn all the contributions done by them. So guys, those were a few points that you can use for the preparation of the first semester examination. Now we will move on to a few types of MCQ questions that can be asked. We now move on to some types of MCQs that can be asked in your examination. The first one, direct MCQs. So direct MCQs can be asked and direct MCQs will be asked in your examination. Say for example, a simple straightforward question like Dandi March took place in which year? It will have 4 options and you will have to select the correct answer. The next type, MCQs based on big topics. Say for example, a big topic will be given and with reference to that big topic, you will have to answer a few MCQ questions. Say for example, with reference to the eligibility of becoming a member of parliament, answer the following. And there are 2 MCQs. First, what is the minimum age for becoming a Rajya Sabha member? 4 options, you have to select the correct answer. Next, what is the minimum age for becoming a Lok Sabha member? There are 4 options, you have to select the correct option. Finally, we come to the third type, which is picture type MCQs. So a little while back in this video, I told you that picture type questions are asked in history and civics. So you might be given a picture, and based on that picture you have to identify that individual, or you have to answer a few other MCQs. So I guess that these type of MCQs can be asked in your examination. Now with the end of this, I come to an end of this video and will take your leave. Take care guys, all the best and stay at home.